Hey everyone, this is Jessica Morales again, and I wanted to bring up something that I didn't mention earlier about my video regarding the waters. And if you want to check out that other video, it goes into more depth about the healing power of water. And I wanted to bring up, you know how I mentioned that they had done science and they did a little experiment how when you put like the thoughts of love or gratitude into water, it actually changes its crystalline structure into something beautiful. Whereas if you put a darkness in there, anger, fear, things like that, it actually changes the structure as well. And it turns it more into like the void, and I want to show you, so check it out. First, here's the book if you wanted more, The Hidden Messages of Water, and that's by Masaru Emoto. Might not be saying that right. And then I wanted to show you guys, check this out. So he'll talk about in that book, it tells you more the scientific process of like putting the thought into the water and then actually how they capture the different crystals to show you. But I wanted to show you. So here's if you look at the top two, here's thank you and wisdom. See how beautiful the structure is? Well, also, we have here, look at this. You make me sick and evil at the bottom. You see how the structure deteriorates and it starts to look more like the void, like a big circle hole. Yeah, that goes into your body. And so let me show you other ones. Truth and eternal are at the top. See how beautiful? It looks just like a classic snowflake or something. Well, and then you have down here, you have you fool. Looks like the void in the middle there, right there. But then at the bottom, okay, it has polluted water before prayer and then after the prayer. Look at that. It actually changes its form to look beautiful again. And so that shows the power of prayer, huh? But also what happens when you program your water, how before bed, if you're talking to your water and telling it how wonderful and amazing, beautiful, how you love that water, it's going to go into your body and fill your body with love and healing. So not only that, I wanted to bring up one last thing, and that's I did the science and the celestial perspective, but during these times, you know, it's kind of like a spiritual war to cut you off from your higher light and source. And so here, oh, check this out. I got one more picture I got to show you guys. Check this out. This is see the circle voidy ones? That's from your phone, the frequencies, the phone, the computer, and the microwave. So it's best to boil your water with fire, some other mean. And the frequencies from the computer, it's best if, you know, you don't always hold it on your body and take a step back here and there, go out in nature and kind of rebalance yourself. But anyways, I wanted to mention is that so if your thoughts and emotions go into the water and the whole planet is under war, chaos, collapse type things, civil unrest, fear, all these different emotions, it's going into the water. And so it's affecting the oceans, it's affecting the rivers, and that in turn affects the wildlife, the ocean life, not only are they becoming more acidic and everything, but our thoughts. And eventually, it is my belief that as wars and things intensify and the chaos intensifies, this goes into the earth, and the earth eventually is going to respond. And that's why part of the reason everything's multifaceted, right? But as the chaos intensifies, so too will the earthquakes and volcanoes and things like that, because the earth responds to our feelings because it's mostly water. But my last point was, I know I mentioned the science and the celestial stuff, but I started to bring up the war, and right now they're trying to cut us off spiritually from the heavens or God or the universe, the light. And so I wanted to bring in part of the heavenly stuff because it's great to know facts and things about it. But ultimately, this is a creation by a higher power. And I wanted to bring in an angel, the Archangel Gabriel. So in my first video, I spoke about the moon ruling the tides of the oceans and even women's cycles. But the angel Gabriel is associated with the moon, and she rules the waters. And she's also associated with the star Sirius. So when you're doing your healing practice, it's always great to say, hey, I can do this healing and that healing. But at the end of the day, everything is going to be more powerful and stronger if you have the blessings of the heavens. And if you work with angels, you can always ask Gabriel. And if you're not comfortable with that, you can just ask whoever God is to you. Ask God, ask the heavens. But basically, you can ask Angel Gabriel to help you heal. And so, since she rules the waters, when I was teaching you that imagination is also a huge part, and visualization is a huge part in actual uh, matter and the healing process. So we explained the placebo effect. Anyways, you can ask Gabriel to help heal you with the waters. And just before you're talking to your water, when you're programming it, you can do a little prayer and then ask Angel Gabriel, can you help me heal and cleanse my body? And then simply imagine a waterfall of light or water. It's like water. And imagine this waterfall coming down from heaven. And as it comes down, it's so full of light. And just feel it going through the crown of your head, the top of your head, and down through your body. And as it's running and flowing, it's cleansing your body and healing it. And that's going to make the healing even that much more stronger and powerful. So that concludes for today. Again, I'm Jessica Morales, and if you're interested in any sort of Reiki healing for all kinds of things, strengthening your connection, helping health issues, helping anxiety, helping you have more energy, just want some feel good energy, hit me up. You can email me crownoflife133@gmail.com or my website crownoflifehealing.com. And I also do hypnosis if you want any sort of past life regression. I call it Crown of Life Healing Hypnosis, where we go into the records and we can find out all about you, your soul purpose, what you should be working on, how you can get healing for different things. We can go deep and find the causes of things and the best way to go about everything. That's it for today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.